Well, Cedepca in Spanish, because the meaning of our name is based on Spanish, so Cedepca in Spanish would be Centro Evangélico de Estudios Pastorales en Centroamérica. In English could be Protestant Center for Pastoral Studies in Central America. Our mission is to provide education to people. We believe that education is the key in order to transform our own context. So through the different programs that we have 4 programs. We provide education for people, communities, churches, groups that have been organized and they want to influence their own communities. So we work with different groups in different places, and basically we provide education, education that transforms. That's our slogan, our motto for Cedepca. The needs are many, the needs are many. The lack of education in Guatemala is a big problem. People don't have access to education. We have only one private university, for example, and then we have 14 different, we have one public university, and then we have 14 private universities that you have to pay a lot of money in order to go there and take classes. So lack of education is a problem. The health system is really bad. Public hospitals are in bad shape. They don't have what they need. So people need to bring their own things in order to be treated, to receive the treatment there. Lack of education, lack of health, and security is also a problem. Guatemala is, a country that has been affected by a lot of different things since the Spanish came in 1524. We have been suffering violence, so it is another problem in Guatemala. And well, what we can do together. I think first thing, we want to invite people to come to Guatemala. People can come to Guatemala. They can experience Guatemala in 1 week. And of course, there are many ways to support Guatemala. Just to give you one example, prayers. We need prayers. So if people come to Guatemala, they don't have to bring, like a lot of medicine for the hospitals, or a lot of book supplies or school supplies for the schools. If they just come to be with us, to walk with us, to pray with us, to worship God with us, that encourages the Guatemalan people to take, their energy, to keep going, to keep trying to transform our reality. So your presence is a big gift. Of course, we have many different projects that you could support. So if you come to Guatemala, we would visit different places, different projects, different communities, and then we pray together, and God will show you what's the place or the organization or the group or the church or the community that you can support. So this congregation have been supporting a community for I think 2 times already, and I think the next group, the next time they will be at the same community. We have established a kind of connection with that community, and they are providing different kind of support. And the presence of Dr. Gary, for example, has been very important. And dentist is a very expensive service in Guatemala. Some people cannot go to see the dentist. So Gary has been there working, supporting that community, and yeah, that's what we do. We bring people and we spend time with them, and then God shows us in which way we can work together. Guatemala is a beautiful country. It's a beautiful place. We have been blessed by God. We have 22 different indigenous groups, Mayan groups. Every group have its own culture, language, beliefs. So it is a very interesting combination of Mayan people and what we call Ladinos. That is the combination of Mayas and Spanish. We were Spanish of Spain for a long time, and it is a beautiful country. We have around 15 million inhabitants. We are just, South Mexico, not too far from the United States. We are a Democrat country. We have elections every 4 years. And we have, many other countries, we have our problems, but we have also good things happening. God is present in Guatemala. God is working in our country, and many of us have been challenged to be part of that transformation. And yeah, we welcome anyone that wants to come and learn from our history or culture or country. And well, I think it is difficult to describe the country in few words. You need to come and experience it. But it is a beautiful country, I can tell you that. It's a beautiful, beautiful country. Just to say thank you to everybody that has been in Guatemala, and people that have prayed for us. There are some people that have wanted to come and they haven't been able to do that, but they have been praying for us. And the opportunity to be here, this is great, because I was here for almost 10 days in New York, and I have been able to share with many people about Cedepca, about Guatemala, and about what God is doing in our country. Yes, there are many bad things in Guatemala, but there are also good things happening. God is working. And to share with people, that's a great opportunity. And your prayers. If you come down, also that will be a big impact for Cedepca and for the people in Guatemala, because we, through your visits, through your presence there, we can feel God talking to us, saying, you are not alone. You are not alone. You have friends, you have brothers, sisters that support you, that believe in you, that believe in Guatemala.